It began with a holiday. Two English schoolteachers, Miss Moberly and Miss Jourdain, decided to visit Paris. It was August 1901, hot, dusty, and full of adventure. On a quiet afternoon, they headed to the Palace of Versailles. Not for the history, just for a nice walk. Versailles was a tourist magnet, but that day it felt oddly quiet. They wandered through the gardens, hoping to find the Petit Trianon, the former hideaway of Marie Antoinette, small, elegant building tucked away from the Grand Palace. That's when things started to feel strange. The sun dimmed, though no clouds passed. The air turned heavy quiet, yet charged. The women began to feel uneasy, like stepping into someone else's dream. They passed two men in green coats and tricorn hats. Their outfits weren't historical reenactments. They seemed real, but their expressions were blank, like mannequins that had come to life. The women asked for directions to the Petit Trianon. The men silently gestured, no words, no smiles. As they followed the path, the mood deepened. Time felt thick, like walking underwater. Everything was too still. Then came the man with the pockmarked face. Sitting under a garden kiosk, glaring at them, Moberly said his appearance was unsettling, almost grotesque. Just ahead they spotted a woman sketching. She wore a wide-brimmed hat and an old-fashioned gown. Her hair was powdered, her look almost theatrical, but her presence felt anchored. Moberly was certain she had just seen Marie Antoinette. Not a statue, not a performer. The real queen, or so she would later claim. Suddenly, the atmosphere broke. A tour guide appeared, speaking modern French. The fog lifted. The light returned to normal. The spell was over. The Petit Trianon stood before them, ordinary and calm, but the women felt shaken, like waking from a vivid, unsettling dream. That night they spoke little. But weeks later, they began comparing notes.